sometimes I just sit, like now, how the fuck did I end up here? Like, I never, I mean, everybody has like a dream, like imagining themselves like doing shit, but like doing this music thing, it wasn't really like in the forefront.
That wasn't your dream to begin with,
I mean,
was it?
it was like something that was just like lingering there,
Yeah, but
but it
weren't
wasn't like
you?
the main thing.
But you played football,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And
So
that was
everybody
like,
knew me from my friends were like the rappers, but I was just always around it. Like, it goes like back to like middle school.
really?
Yeah, like me, my boy Odie, Doughboy,
Oh yeah.
like, and we were just
Crap, he doesn't know
in like in my boy's room, or literally like on the porch, like outside the fucking apartment complex, like cars riding by and shit, on like a laptop with a mic and a
that.
sock on it.
Really?
Yeah, it was, and I wasn't really rapping much, but I was always there when they were doing it.
Yeah.
And if shit wasn't working, like one of their lines like just wasn't fitting right, I'd be like, oh no, we'll take this word out and put this word in and try it like
Yeah.
this. Like, it was just always around me. So eventually I like kind of like caught the bug just from being around it.
Yeah.
Because I think I might have rapped like maybe once or twice back
Did you?
then. But I was just like, oh hell no, like motherfuckers gonna make fun of me. Like, I was always mad shy and quiet. I mean, I
Yeah.
still am, but that's
That's how I always saw you. Like, really, I told you that. I was like, you didn't speak.
I still
The
don't.
fuck?
If I don't know you, I don't really say nothing.
Yeah, in college, you never. I was like, what's wrong with him? I just thought you were an asshole. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with this kid?
It's funny you say that because that's what everybody thinks. Like, if you don't speak, they automatically assume that you think you're too good.
Yeah.
It's not even that. Like, I'm just shy as hell, and like, I don't want to force a conversation onto someone because I feel like I'm being phony by doing that.
Yeah. So when did it start though?
Um,
Like,
like when did I start like recording?
yeah, like, but really,
Like yeah, like how it is now.
Yeah. Like, what brought you to that point?
I mean, yeah, like, so all through high school it was just my friends doing it, and I was just there, like I was saying. And then when right before I left to college, another group of friends I had were doing it. And then like a few of my other friends that never did it before were doing it too. So I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, all right, I'm
Really all
whatever.
around you, yeah.
I'm like, I know I could kind of do it a little bit. So then I was like, all right, whatever, I'm gonna do it too. So then I went and rapped on this one little remix song we did. And it was funny because like after I was done, everyone was just looking at me like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
They was like, yo, you never rapped before? And I was just like, nah, not really. They was like, nah, I don't believe it. And then they're like trying to argue over like who's like clique or whatever I was gonna be part of and shit.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, it felt kind of good. I feel like that little like moment right there, yeah, just boosted my ego to the point. I was like, you know what? Fuck this. I ain't gonna stop now. I knew I was nice. Fuck that. Like, and it was just a hobby after that, and I just kept doing it. Ever since then, it never stopped. But then, like, I guess football was my main passion at that point, and like they just slowly like switched places. And I used to be like just stressing because I didn't know which direction to follow. Like, I was switching around at mad schools trying to do the football thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like playing here and going back here for a semester, then trying to transfer to this school. And just as time went by, it just kind of like revealed itself. Like, I got another chance to play football and shit, and I'd be at practice. But all I was thinking about was like, yo, I can't wait to go home and do this song. I can't wait to go do this show this weekend. Blah, blah, blah. And then
So at that point, who were you getting like your beats from? Like, how were you recording? You were just recording by yourself?
No, I would come back home on the weekends and like go to a studio.
Okay.
Like this guy I used to record with. But like that was kind of like when it hit me, like, all right, now you know for sure like what you're gonna pursue.
Mm-hmm.
So then I just stopped. I finally dropped out of school for good, because I dropped out of school like a million times. I kept going back, and I just finally dropped out for good. And it's like, alright, I'm just doing music shit.
And did your family support you?
My mom, I was terrified when I first like brought that whole scenario to her.
Yeah.
But she honestly, she was just like, alright.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's
I
cool.
love my mom for that. I mean,
Yeah.
she could be fucking a lunatic sometimes, but
I feel like everyone.
she always like supports me no matter what
Yeah.
crazy decision I decide to do.
That's
It's like
cool.
my main bitch and my side bitch switch places. And then like, I don't know, I was like, alright, well, now that you know you're gonna do the music thing for real, like now you gotta do it for real. So I started working on like all original music, dropped my first project.
What year was that? 2012?
Was it? I think it was 11.
Was it?
Yeah, Sure to Please 1. I think that was 2011. Was it? Hold on, let me do the math. No, it was 12. You're right.
Was?
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. I know better than you.
Yeah, I know. That's crazy. Yeah, it was February 2012. Something like that. And yeah, I just kept going. Then I dropped another tape, then I dropped another one. Then I finally just did Sure to Please 2. What, in 2016? It's like 4 years later.
Yeah, wow. That's 4 years.
Yeah.
You've gotten so much better.
I would hope so.
You can't stay quiet.
I'm a quiet person. That's weird. It's another thing. People are like, when they actually do find out I like do the whole music thing or whatever, I'm like a rapper or artist. They're like, you? No way. You don't never fucking speak.
That's what I felt like. When I first found out, I was like, what the fuck? He doesn't open his mouth. So I couldn't imagine you like on a stage, like performing. I'm like, what?
I still get fucking scared. I'm not gonna lie.
The last time I saw you perform, I was like, oh, alright.
Yeah, I was in a fucking zone that night. Like, I just blacked out.
Really?
I honestly can't even remember any of that shit.
But you were so good. And that night, like, there was a bunch of artists there that I was like, alright. And then you went on and, like, I wish you can see the crowd, too. I was like, cool. People like him. But that's just me. And my friends were like, oh, do you know him? Like, yeah. He's cool. My friends were like, he sounds so good. He does.
Yeah, I don't know, that shit was like an outer body experience, yo, I swear.
Really?
I can't, like, I remember it, like, sorta, but it just, I don't know, everything just, like, came together. It was just like the stars aligned or something.
Yeah, that's cool.
I felt like a different person. And I guess because I felt different, like, everyone else felt it too.
Yeah.
My process? Is that what you're asking?
Mm-hmm.
It just starts with me looking for beats. Once I find a beat that I like, that right there is just inspiration. Just like triggers something in me.
So where do you find beats? Do people give them to you?
Just all over the internet. Like, I know some producers, they might send me something.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just wherever. I don't really care where I get it from, as long as I like it.
Yeah.
And then I just go from there. Like, if I like the beat, it just, like, it gives me ideas about, like, maybe how I'm gonna rap on it or whatever. But I usually do the hook first. And, like, once I, like, get the chorus done, like, now I kind of know what the song's about.
Yeah.
And then I just do the rest of it.
That's cool.
I guess.
I can do that.
It is. I don't know. It's weird. Cause like when you're done with it, it's like, yo, like you literally just pulled this out of the sky. Like it didn't exist yesterday or an hour or two ago, and now it's you have like this thing.
Yeah.
And
that's crazy.
Yeah, like that part of it, like the creation part, like that's the part that I love, and that's what keeps me going. And like I think about quitting, but I know deep down I can't.
You can't.
It's not like I won't let myself. If you quit, then you're guaranteed for it not to happen. So it's like that's the absolute worst thing you can do. Is quit.
Yeah, you can't quit.
I guess maybe it's probably just because I finally grew to appreciate that this area that I grew up in made me who I am. I don't know if it's necessarily that I want to stay forever.
Yeah.
I mean, it's always going to be.
It.
Yeah, exactly. I appreciate it, and it's always going to be home, and I'm always going to come back.
Yeah.
But like a part of me wants to like go venture out and see what it's like somewhere else.